On parole, viewer discretion is advised. Between prison and freedom lies a world in limbo. Parole. Parolees are released and allowed to re-enter society if they follow the rules.
Condoms? I cannot believe Chris brought condoms into the parole office.
Their fate rests in the hands of the parole officers.
You put yourself in this situation. Nobody did this to you.
Whose tough love will guide them to redemption.
You're not going backwards.
Or send them right back to prison.
Lock her up. You're not gonna sit up here and scream and holler at me like I'm crazy.
It's a world of hope and fear.
How old was she when it happened?
7.
Can they make it on the outside?
That's what you want?
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure that we do this, okay?
For the last 12 years, Denise Jackson has been a parole officer in Indianapolis. Her days are spent managing other women's problems.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm not no addict.
Which means helping them deal with kids,
So who raised your son?
drugs,
Why would you have this in your possession?
and crime.
You will be locked up.
Today, Denise is dealing with all three issues. She's meeting with 44-year-old mother of 3, Jacqueline Jackie Thomas.
Jacqueline Thomas has 20 felonies. She's been incarcerated 11 times. I'm looking at their barriers. If they have a substance abuse issue, what's their drug of choice? How many kids do they have? How many felonies do they have? A lot of times it's much deeper than what's on the surface.
Jackie has been an addict for the last 27 years, often stealing or committing fraud to support her habit.
Her drug of choice is heroin. That's a problem. Do you think that you need to see someone about being a klepto? Do you think that could be one of your problems?
I'm not stealing just to be stealing. I steal to support my drug habit.
The last time she got caught, Jackie earned 2 felonies and was sentenced to a 1.5 years in prison.
I stole 2 cases of beer out of Kroger's on 10th and Linwood, messed up on Klonopin, and then the last time was Walgreens right down the street from the Nehemiah house.
With no money, no job, and no place to call home, Jackie is living at Nehemiah House, a Christian halfway house for women recently released from prison.
How's it going there?
It's great.
You like it?
Miss Jackson, I have been blessed. I'm in a clean place. I'm in a safe place. They don't want you to need anything. I don't feel in no fear of somebody bringing some drugs in there, because I just know today God's not going to allow it.
She's telling me that life is great and she's doing really good and all this. That's a red flag to an addict, because nothing is ever that crystal clear.
I went to church yesterday for the first time. They have regular NA and AA meetings.
But Jackie has to leave Nehemiah House to attend these meetings and cut through rough neighborhoods, leaving her vulnerable to street drugs and a relapse.
How many times a week do you go since you've been out?
On Friday night and Sunday, 2.
How long have you been clean?
11 months.
And how long have you been incarcerated?
10, maybe 10.
You've been doing drugs longer than you've been clean. And the only reason why you have been clean, you were clean a month before going into prison. Jackie wasn't fooling me. Jackie's been using drugs the majority of her life. I knew right off what was going on with Jackie. For the first 30 days, I'll see you weekly.
Yes.
I'm gonna monitor her very closely.
America's Most Wanted is back with nearly 1,200 captures and counting.
You can make a difference.
The legacy continues April 21st on Fox.
Dish soap is on sale. We need it.
Yeah, I think we need ketchup too.
What's in there?
Not in the fridge?
Ketchup does not go in the fridge.
You playing. Ha 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 ha.
I'm not. Wow.
Good wow or bad wow?
One week later, Jackie Thomas is back for another office visit. Denise Jackson has been working with recovering addicts for years. She's anxious to see if Jackie stayed clean.
Jackie looks good, but there's something about her that gives me a red flag. And not so much about her appearance as what she's saying.
I had a very blessed week. Ladies from the church came and brought me new clothes and gift cards and pizza, and I stayed clean. I didn't get in any trouble.
And whenever an addict tells you that, that makes you look deeper because you know that that's a red flag to something to come. What are your goals? What are some of the goals while you're on parole that you want to complete?
Maintain my sobriety, gain employment, and I want to reunite with my children.
How many kids you have?
3,
How old are they?
12 and 6.
Now, isn't that precious? Is this both of them? Mm-hmm. Now, this is precious. Oh, she looks like you.
And then there's the older one, and that's her husband.
Doesn't she look like her mommy? The eyes, the nose.
Now, that's the oldest daughter.
Don't you want to be back in their life, like on a 24/7 basis?
I can't make the mistake of taking them away from there too soon and not being fully prepared, like my own place and a job.
Yeah, but you can't think in the back of your head.
Cola. She's got a plan. Let her work with this plan, okay? Nicole, she's my girl, but sometimes we bump heads. I mean, we do. I'm gonna do it your way. That's what you want. I'm gonna make sure that we do this, okay? I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna scream, shout, and spit.
I know.
But if that's your goal, then I'm gonna push you when you don't want to be pushed.
I know.
But if anything happens, we're gonna do it my way. Okay.
I know.
Quit saying I know. I hate that. I hate what if you knew you wouldn't be sitting in front of me. Quit saying that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hello, this is Tracy Irvin with State Parole.
For parole agent Tracy Irvin, who supervises male sex offenders, the stakes are high. Her caseload is a constant challenge, while her counterpart, Agent Gerald Carter, can be an intimidating force.
I thought that was part of the grant thing.
No, I didn't know nothing about that because you never told me that they was coming over here, right?
Tracy takes a different approach.
I just want to be able to help you.
I'm gonna end up going back to prison because I can't go back to group.
I don't want that to happen.
Excuse me.
Do you want a tissue? These are your rules while you're on parole, and you have no choice but to follow every single one of them to a T. Chris, right now we have Christopher Williams. He's on parole for child molesting.
Christopher Williams received 8 years for violating probation on a prior child molestation case. He has served over 4 years and has been on Tracy's caseload for the past 6 months.
He actually took a polygraph a couple weeks ago, and he failed it. So we're going to discuss the polygraph.
But before they can discuss anything, Tracy notices something that raises her suspicions.
Go ahead. Whoa. Empty your pockets, please.
I don't know, I was asleep.
Condoms? What do you need that for?
Those are...
Don't you have to have my permission to have sex? I cannot believe Chris brought condoms into the parole office. It's disrespectful, and he has not been approved to be in a sexual relationship. You dropped one.
Maybe send a message.
That's sending a message.
The message that Chris is sending Tracy is that he may be incapable of understanding the rules.
Don't bring your condoms in here. Take a seat, please. Talk to me.
I don't know where to start.
Start from the top. What's the most important thing going on with you right now?
My meds ain't working.
Your meds aren't working. I'm scared for Chris. He's got mental health problems. His medication isn't working. Are you having any episodes or hallucinations or any voices or anything like that? Mm-hmm. You are? He's got possible hallucinations. He may be paranoid schizophrenic.
Sexual offenders with mental illness can be an especially dangerous combination.
Are you thinking about hurting yourself? Please, be honest with me. Chris has never straight up told me that he wants to hurt himself. I'm sure it's crossed his mind, but I feel like once he realizes that this is an opportunity to help continue to make positive changes, that he won't be a threat to himself.
Now, Tracy gets to the reason she called him to the parole office today.
Let's talk about this polygraph, okay? A lot of guys think they can beat the polygraph, but others just say, you know what, I'm just gonna admit to it, and it's the greatest tool we have to find out things that are going on in their lives that they just won't tell us. What do you think I found on here? I have it right here.
I had a drink on Christmas.
A drink?
I took a drink of my cousin's pop, and he had liquor in it.
And a can of pop?
Yes.
Was that the only time?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, what else did you do?
I supervise short timers, which are 6 months or less. It's an all-male caseload.
Nicole Alexander is a 4-year veteran of parole. She's ready to play good cop or bad.
You need to show me respect. If you don't show me respect, we're gonna have a problem. You doing all right? You seem a little jittery, nervous.
Yeah. I'm all right.
You taking your medications?
Yeah.
I would like to have 100% of my caseload being discharged. A goal of mine that not violate anybody and they successfully complete the parole time.
30-year-old Robert Torrance might just ruin Nicole's average. Robert is weeks away from completing his parole, but he's sliding back into old, bad habits.
Robert Torrance did have a positive drop last time, so I'm not very happy with Robert right now.
A drop is a drug test. In Robert's case, he tested positive for marijuana.
And you're currently on parole for the possession to and the escape?
No, just for the escape.
Robert's escape charge came from cutting off a GPS monitoring bracelet he wore on his ankle.
So how's that going for you?
I'm stressed.
What are you stressed about?
Not having nowhere to stay at, really.
You still living at your grandmother's address?
Yes, ma'am. My grandmother allowed me to stay there, but my grandmother, she got Alzheimer's, so she, how can I say it? She's crazy. She put you out quick, for any reason.
Stress and drugs go hand in hand.
I have to say a lot of my caseload, I would say probably 70–80% have somewhat done marijuana sometime in their lifetime. So is anything else causing you any stress?
Not being able to be around my kids.
How many children do you have?
2.
And how old are they?
11 and 1.
And you're trying to get visitation on both of them?
Yes.
Robert smoking marijuana is just stupid. He's 30 years old, has 2 kids. He needs to grow up. Okay, have you had any police contact?
Yes.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
Not happy forever, I'm really not.
I understand, man.
You give me a call, because you will have a bad day. I did yesterday. Really, what happened?
And later.
Whenever you violate, it is inappropriate and unacceptable.
Yes, ma'am.
Parole agent Nicole Alexander is meeting with parolee Robert Torrance.
I'm a little upset with him because he's stepping backwards.
Robert has failed a random drug test by smoking marijuana.
Have you had any police contact?
Yes.
Now he's about to explain a recent run-in with police, his second potential parole violation.
What happened?
Accident.
Okay, were you driving?
Yes.
You do have a valid driver's license,
No,
correct? Did they issue a ticket for driving while or never receiving a license, or?
No, ma'am.
Robert's lucky that he did not get arrested on the spot because it could have ended his parole. What about any drug use?
Yes, ma'am. Friday.
What kind of drug use did you?
Marijuana.
Hey, Robert. You know, by smoking marijuana, okay, you got a lot at stake now, okay? You're trying to get your own place. You have a job, okay? Smoking marijuana is gonna put you right back in.
Yes,
How often are you smoking?
I only smoke when I get stressed.
You say you're stressed all the time, so how often are you smoking?
I only been smoking every now and then, every other day.
So you're smoking every other day?
Every other day. Just one blunt every day before I go to bed. That's it.
You have a problem. You have a serious problem. Robert smoking marijuana is just killing his drive to be with his family, his kids. Okay, I'm gonna give you a referral to another guy that's over there on the east side up at 46.
Okay.
Nicole refers him to a drug counselor.
You're not going backwards. Okay, I'm not gonna allow you to go backwards.
"41-year-old convicted sex offender Christopher Williams is in trouble with parole agent Tracy Irvin.
So far, Chris has failed a polygraph test, brought condoms into the building, and confessed to drinking alcohol. What else did you do?
I talked to when I first came home. She needed closure.
She needed closure. Do you know how inappropriate it is and completely uncalled for it is to talk to her because she's a victim?
One of the most fundamental rules of parole, Rule number 10, Stipulation 6, states that sex offenders will have no contact with their victims without prior consent of their parole agent.
I mean, I thought I was after 18, it was all right, I didn't know.
It doesn't matter. How old was she when it happened?
7.
And how old is she now?
18.
Still doesn't matter. She's still a victim of a crime. And that's taken, like, so seriously. Do you understand that?
The polygraph leads Tracy to question another possible violation.
And you had one more thing that had to do with some pornography?
Possession of obscene material.
I told him I seen a nigga picture.
You saw more than one?
No, because I told you about the one that I seen on laptop.
Williams claims it was his son's photo.
Maybe something with an iPad?
The iPad was
Okay.
I talked to you about that one.
Okay. All right.
And
All right.
The picture was it.
I know Chris doesn't understand, but he's leaving me with no choice. I have to get a warrant. I need to have a conversation with my supervisor, okay, about things that have come up, and I need you to take a seat in the lobby while I make a decision. Do you understand? Okay. I'll try to make it quick, okay?
It's been a week since parole agent Denise Jackson has seen Jackie Thomas. Concerned that Jackie could relapse at any time, Denise visits her at the Nehemiah House, a halfway house for parolees.
Jacqueline? Yeah. Hi, how are you? How's it going?
Just wanted to know if you got that referral from this guy right here. He said he can put me to work. It's a factory job, a small engine repair, 40 hours a week, $9 an hour, 120 days guaranteed.
Okay. I don't think that I want you to work right off because it appears to me as if you've been doing drugs longer than you've been clean.
While Denise wants Jackie to work, a full-time job is too much too soon for the recently released addict.
Have you been talking with a sponsor?
Yeah, I just talked to her.
Sure, from the house, right? And if you don't want to talk to her, you give me a call because you will have a bad day.
I did yesterday.
Really, what happened?
Yeah, the warm weather started getting to me and I just had a real bad desire to use. No, it was a good day because I didn't use anything, but it was a struggling day.
I can see Jackie starting to stumble because of the warm weather and also because the Nehemiah home is in the area of her old stomping grounds of where she used to buy her drugs at.
Then Jackie asks her parole agent for something more.
Community Corrections said they would give me one visit only with my mother after you approve.
Okay, at the prison?
Yes.
How did your mom get involved into going to jail too?
She steals.
Okay.
She's a heroin addict.
Were you around your mom when you were little? And
my mother raised me.
She raised you, and that's how, did you guys party together or?
We have.
Her mom and her are both ticking time bombs. Jackie needs to get herself together first before I would even attempt to write a letter to say she can go inside to see her mother. Why would you want to go and assist your mom when you know that you need to come out here and do your thing?
It's not a matter of assisting her. It's my mother, Miss Jackson.
I know
she's in bad health, and I'm in great fear that she's not going to make it for the rest
really
of
sick.
Yeah, she has congestive heart failure.
Denise is afraid that Jackie's mom could be the trigger that sends Jackie back into addiction.
If I let you go, or the superintendent lets you go, and you come back and relapse, then you're going to be back at square one. I don't want to take that chance. It's too many red flags here.
Miss Jackson, we had this conversation. You said you're going to let me do things my way, and then if something happens,
different.
it'll
You know, I
be
was
your
going to
way.
put you on 3 months. I'm putting you on monthly right now.
Miss Jackson.
No, don't go there with me. Don't.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
You get ready to go to jail.
They sent you these photos of a little kid, and you thought it was okay to keep on your phone.
And later.
You just cannot do the illegal drugs.
Child molester Christopher Williams has just admitted that he violated 3 conditions of his parole release agreement, including having contact with his victim. Parole agent Tracy Irvin has requested an emergency arrest warrant from the parole board.
I'll try to make it quick, okay?
His fate now rests in their hands.
I am pretty confident that the parole board is going to approve this warrant request.
You know, so that part didn't add up, and none of his stories are consistent. He thought it was all right because she was 18.
The parole board has reached a decision.
Just go on through. For everyone's best interest, Chris needs to be off the street. The parole board has approved the warrant. Take a seat where you usually do. Now my job is to bring him back into the interview area, calmly talk to him, and let the arrest team do their job.
You have anything on you that's gonna poke me, prod me, anything like that? Nothing? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, thank you. You with Balton?
Yeah.
Years ago.
All right, Christopher, do you understand why you're being placed under arrest? You do not. You've violated your parole in 3 different ways. The first one is you had telephone contact with your victim.
Honestly, I was misunderstanding.
You misunderstood that rule.
Because she had turned 18.
Right,
And
well.
it was just a phone call.
Next is viewing pornographic material. And then the last one is consuming alcoholic beverages. You know you can't drink. You know drinking is pretty bad for the medication you're on, correct? You have 60 days from today, and you will be seen by the parole board, and you can, talk about the situation you're going through.
Chris is already in hot water, and the parole agents uncover even more damaging evidence.
Chris, who are these kids, bud? Come on. Who are these kids? Did you think you could have kids' pictures on here? No jokes aside.
I did not know they sent me those.
They sent you these photos of a little kid, and you thought it was okay to keep on your phone. Well, it's not. So Chris is admitted to viewing pornography, drinking alcohol, and having contact with his victim. And now we've just searched his phone and found pictures of kids. Give me a break. From here, you're going to be transported to the Marion County Jail, and then you will be transported back to a DOC facility.
It's been 5 days since parole agent Denise Jackson met with Jacqueline Thomas at the Nehemiah house. At that meeting, Denise learned that Jackie's mother is herself about to be paroled.
She shouldn't even be in this neighborhood.
Now, Denise must deal with an emergency in the parole office waiting room. Jackie Thomas has just shown up, and she has bad news.
Lord Jesus, we got hell breaking loose up and through here. I ain't even know.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Jackie has relapsed.
Sit your butt over there. Let's go over there. Nope, go over there.
Jackie's coming down from her high, and she's crashing hard.
Jackie, look, you get ready to go to jail, like I asked you. What happened?
I was sitting in the bus talking to this lady, and all of a sudden I didn't feel good. And I told her I had a seizure disorder, and could she, just watch me. I got off the bus. I had a small seizure. She didn't know what to do, so she took me down to her house. And oh, so stupid me just happened to know her sister. Her sister came in with some dope.
What was it, crack?
Yeah. I told myself I could do one hit. That don't work.
I knew Jackie was gonna relapse. She's been addict for 27 years, so I knew that it was gonna come. I didn't know how severe it was gonna be. So what do you want to do now?
I'd like to stay at the Nehemiah House.
No, they kicked you out. They sick of you.
With Nehemiah House's zero tolerance policy, Jackie's options are shutting down fast.
So once you did that, what happened?
I just kept getting high.
Until when? This morning?
About 1 o'clock this morning.
Sherry. Hey, this is Jackson from Parole.
Denise reaches out to Jackie's sponsor. Together, they have to find a place for Jackie to stay, or she'll be taken into custody.
Hey, I have Jacqueline here in the office. So what kind of plan can we execute for her? Okay, because if we don't get her into one, then I'm gonna go ahead and lock her up because there's nothing I can do at this point. Annie's place, that sounds like a good idea.
Miss Jackson, I just can't get up and leave
I knew
from there.
that neighborhood was not good for you.
I can't just get up and leave from there.
Well, you know what, Sherry? You know what? I think I might take her into custody. Because we're not getting ready to play ping pong here.
I need to be tough to reach Jackie because when you're dealing with an addict, you can't handle them with kid gloves.
I'm not going there with you. I don't care.
If I handle her with kid gloves, she's gonna take advantage of me and make me look stupid.
We're not. No, you don't understand, because if you understood, you would shut up and try to think of a place of where you can go, because you just got kicked out of one halfway house, and I promised your sponsor I would at least hold on until Monday before I put a warrant out for you. So you need to thank Sherry
for what?
You just got kicked out of the halfway house. See, this is this drug talking to you right now.
No, Miss
She's got rings around her eyes and everything.
Because I've been crying.
She's got rings around her eyes, huh?
It locked me up.
Oh, go get them. She said, it, lock her up.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
Why do you want to throw everything down the drain?
Mr. Williams, how do you plead guilty or not guilty?
And later.
You want to talk to her? Hold on. Talk to your sponsor.
Yes, ma'am.
Parole agent Tracy Irvin is on her way to Christopher Williams' parole board hearing in Indianapolis. It's been 43 days since the sex offender, who has been hearing voices and hallucinating, was sent back to prison for violating his parole agreement.
I'm here for basically see what my outcome will be of the mistakes I made, the charges that I admitted to while I was on parole.
The hearing will take place in 2 rooms via closed-circuit television. Both the board members and Christopher Williams can ask and answer questions.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. My name is Valerie Parker. I'm a member of the parole board, and I'll be conducting your parole revocation hearing this morning. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
I need to advise you that if you are found guilty of violating these alleged rule violations, we can assess you the balance of time.
Here's an estimated parole release date of December 4th, 2013.
I feel like I have a strong case. He's admitted to drinking alcohol, viewing pornography, and having contact with his victim.
You failed to abide
by the imposed stipulations. Mr. Williams, how do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Plead not guilty.
Okay. Well, you've got some explaining to do, Mr. Williams, so let's start at the top.
On Christmas Day, I had a drink and realized there was alcohol in it. And then at the time I realized there was alcohol in it, I no longer took any more drinking. I didn't know the eggnog had.
Okay, so it was eggnog and it had alcohol in it, and you didn't know that it had alcohol until you began to drink it?
Yes, ma'am.
I am stunned that Chris pled not guilty to drinking alcohol, because now it's his word against mine.
Okay. What about this?
Viewing the pictures of naked women on your son's iPad.
Well, I was being nosy and I was going through my son's iPad and I realized he had some unseen pictures on there.
So it's your testimony today that you did see the pictures of the naked women, but you stopped looking?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, let's talk about this contact with your victim.
The day that she called me, crying and telling me that she couldn't go forward with life, she felt that she was the reason why I was locked up and was on the verge of wanting to commit suicide.
He never mentioned the suicidal comments. I just want to throw that out there. Never mentioned that to me.
Basically, after hearing that, I couldn't pull myself to hang up on her, and I came to a conclusion to telling her she's not to blame. I am. It's my fault. This is for my stupidity, things I've done to her. Letting her know that she had nothing to do with me being incarcerated and she shouldn't feel like that.
While Christopher's answers are plausible, the question remains, will the board find them reasonable and excuse his violations?
Mr. Williams, I have another question about your offense. Were you convicted of forcing sexual intercourse on the other victims? Yes or no?
All sex. Yes, ma'am.
So that was a part of this conviction as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you touched your
other victim's vagina under her clothing, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You got 8 years for following. How
frequently did this happen?
I wouldn't say often, but enough to leave scars.
So it happened on more than one occasion?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Williams?
You have 2 victims. It is our commitment that there not be any other victims.
Any other questions or comments from the board?
I have none.
If you'll remain seated, Mr. Williams, we're going to go off the air and we'll return momentarily with our decision, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
I told the truth. Do they believe me? I don't know.
Now it's in the parole board's hands on what happens to Chris, and in my honest opinion, I believe it's time for him to go back to prison.
Parole agent Nicole Alexander is on her way to do a work visit with parolee Robert Torrance. She's hoping he's sober and working hard. If she has any doubts, she'll test him for drugs on the spot.
He's in a program called Keys to Work. Hey, Robert. How are you doing? Good. They offer the parolee a job for 6 months. They try to certify him in recycling and computer work, TVs, things like that. So how you liking it?
It's cool.
For the next few months, Robert will be learning a trade and earning $9 an hour, better than minimum wage. But there's a problem.
Are you looking for other jobs? Because this is only 6 months.
I'm supposed to go today at 10 o'clock to this class for my welding, but I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Why is that?
Because I told him that I ain't got away yet.
Robert is claiming that he doesn't know how to get to the welding class, so he's not going.
Can you not get on the bus?
Yeah, I can, but I gotta be there. Martin Luther King, I don't know how to ride the bus out to Martin Luther King.
Well, I don't want you to miss an interview, because it's a job. I mean, this can, lead to other things, and you being lazy in bus schedules. You'll be surprised at how difficult simple tasks are for these guys, like catching a bus. You've worked so hard to get yourself in this position right now. What is important to you? Getting high or coming to work and getting a paycheck?
Coming to work?
You got too much going for you right now.
I don't think before I act.
Well, then you need to work on it. You need to think about it.
Robert's motivation has been a problem throughout his parole. So has his drug use.
So you have not used since our last appointment?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I had you going to see an substance use.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
I wasn't able to make it because I got chiropractic.
Okay. You got to get your priorities going here, Robert.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to mess up a good thing here. Because you're going to be late or you're not going to show up. Then they're going to kick you out of the program. I'm coming back out here for another appointment. Anything comes up between now and then, just notify me. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
See you later, Robert.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
He needs to have that drive in him, and I don't really see the drive coming out of him right now. If they don't see that he wants, to work, they'll find someone else to replace him.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
How's your attendance been? Because they send me an email when you're here and you're not here.
The board has discussed your alleged rule violations.
And later.
Send you back to prison, that's the easy way out.
Parole agent Nicole Alexander is on her way to another workplace visit with parolee Robert Torrance. Robert's parole has been a one-step forward, two steps back experience. He's working and is back in his children's lives, but he's also admitted to smoking marijuana, driving without a license, and now apparently missing work.
How you doing, Robert? You ready to get started?
Yep.
How's your attendance been?
Good. So far to me.
You missing some days or?
Nah, I ain't missing no day. I miss.
Because they send me an email when you're here and you're not here.
Yeah, I took a day off.
I think they were a little concerned about your attendance. You don't want to mess up a good thing.
Nicole then meets with Robert's boss, Mr. Houston.
And has his attendance been better? I know he was having little problems before, missing a few days. And
he does take his child to daycare on Mondays, so it makes him tardy on Mondays.
So, but you guys all right with him being tardy on Monday?
We encourage people to be reacclimated with their families, so that's a very important part of it.
Robert is also getting back to the business of building a future. He's pulled together the certifications he's earned at Keys to Work, ready to impress at his next job interview.
Now, would you put together a portfolio kind of like of all your certificates, or?
Yes, ma'am. I make sure to keep my paycheck stubs in there because I don't like losing them.
Now, are you getting your license at all?
Yes, ma'am.
So how do you feel this program is helping you out?
This program helped me out a lot. Remember last time I said I was getting my apartment, and I actually have got it now. They paid for my reinstatement, and I don't have a car yet.
Honestly, I was surprised and impressed by this new Robert standing in front of me. It felt, maybe like I was finally reaching him. Looks like he's doing well here. The most they can get here working in a week is 35 hours, and he had 33 and a half. So that's good. Well, I will see you next Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
Right now, it looks like he is going in a good direction, so hopefully he'll have both feet going the same way here after he's off of parole.
Convicted child molester Christopher Williams has just testified before the Indiana Parole Board. Now, he awaits their decision.
Mr. Williams, the board has discussed the nature and circumstances of your alleged rule violations. The board has found you guilty. The board has assessed you the balance of time.
We show that to be December 4th, 2013. But the board has agreed to bring you back earlier than that
for consideration of parole. So the board is going to review your case again in March of 2013 for parole consideration.
This will conclude the hearing, Mr. Williams. Thank you.
See you in 12 months.
Yeah, that's
It wasn't what I thought. I mean, they set me for 12 months, which it'll come and go.
So now, I just got buckled down to get my bit back on and keep my head up.
I don't think that Chris is a monster for what he's done. He's mentally ill, and he's got a lot of things that he needs to do to confront his mental illness.
Coming up on Parole Diaries.
I'm your parole officer. I'm not your f***ing friend.
After a relapse fueled by crack cocaine, parolee Jackie Thomas is in hot water with her agent, Denise Jackson.
You put yourself in this situation. Nobody did this to you. I knew that if you understood, you would shut up. You just got kicked out of the halfway house.
Exhausted and upset, Jackie is about to talk her way back into a prison cell.
F***ing lock me up.
I don't care.
Oh, go get them. She said, F it, lock her up. I'll call you back because she probably going to go down. She said, F it, lock her up. That's her. I'll call you back. Okay. You want to talk to her? Hold on. Talk to your sponsor.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm your parole officer.
I know.
I'm not your friend, okay? I'm not your sister. I'm not your mother, okay? At the end of the day, I want you to be successful. This is not about me. This is about you, okay? You're not gonna sit up here and scream and holler at me like I'm crazy.
I'm screaming at you.
Saying send you back to prison. That is the easy way out.
You gotta expect a relapse from an addict. It's not gonna be easy for Jackie, who's been an addict for 27 years.
She could have very well been gone 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Jackie's relapse, while a setback, could have been a lot worse.
She did exactly what the program told her to do. When they called me and told me that they kicked her out, I said, you have her come to me today. And she did.
The fact that Jackie did come in and admit her mistake is enough to prove to Denise that she can't give up on Jackie.
So what kind of plan can we execute for her, seeing that you're her sponsor?
Denise and Jackie's sponsor work on finding her a new counselor in Halfway Home.
Okay, thank you.
One that will focus on her addiction issues.
I just got through talking to Sherry. Sherry told me that the other counselor will accept you on her caseload. Now we're waiting to get confirmation from the director on whether they will accept you back into the program, okay?
Denise has managed to keep Jackie out of the Marion County Jail for now. She enlists the help of her supervisor, Stacy Doan Selmeyer, to get Jackie back to Nehemiah House.
You want me to go with you?
Yeah, ride with me.
Okay, can I go get my coat?
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. What I do know is it takes a minute for them to get it right.
Come on, let's cross the street.
Why I'm giving her another chance is because the little tiny glimpse of hope is that she came back in less than 24 hours.